And now we get word from the coach that Angel Reese is going to have a modified role.
Did you see the storm brewing between Angel Reese and new Chicago Sky coach Tyler Marsh? He didn't tweak the lineup. He detonated it. Reese wasn't just sidelined. She was benched in a way that no one, absolutely no one, saw coming.
23 double-doubles on the season, another rookie record for Reese.
She was the rising queen of Chicago, making waves, crashing boards, and selling jerseys faster than anyone else in the league. Then boom, gone, swapped out. Like a ghost who never wore that uniform to begin with.
I think everything goes into it, just, again, seeing what lineups we've experimented with, a bunch of different lineups, and just seeing who gels best with what we have, and just figuring out how to move forward from there.
In a flash, Chicago Sky reshaped their squad. It now seems Angel Reese won't be stacking those double-doubles anymore. Her spotlight? Fading, maybe even faster than fans dared to believe.
At least she got her double-double, right? Oh, no, wait, she didn't! Now what are they gonna say? People are missing perspective in their life. And a perspective you need to have is a reminder that this player is a professional basketball player. How about it? Bang! Bang! Bang!
Angel Reese's loyal base erupted online, screaming sabotage. They claimed someone's out to shatter her rise before she can rule the glass. Cardoso ascended. Reese vanished. No training camp, no updates, no trace.
New head coach Tyler Marsh is busy installing a different vision for Chicago's offense. The Sky plan to use second-year power forward Angel Reese much differently than how she was deployed in her rookie season.
This isn't a normal rotation. It's a collapse of identity. A bold power shift raising one burning question. Is Angel Reese being erased before Season 2 even begins? What happens next could rewrite everything. Smash that like, drop a comment, and subscribe if you think this is her downfall. The moment this story broke, it shook the WNBA. Angel Reese, last year's media darling, won't lead the Sky's charge. That job now belongs to Camila Cardoso, 6'7", Brazilian, and barely tested.
The Chicago Sky's offense will no longer run through Kennedy Carter. Carter averaged 17.4 points per game in 2024, leading the Sky in scoring. Interesting. It should lead straight through, I believe she's 6'6"? Camila Cardoso?
Tyler Marsh's debut move wasn't just benching Reese. It was gutting the entire offense and reconstructing it around someone else. Cardoso claimed the paint, ran the block. Reese? She got repositioned, told to shoot mid-range, the very shot that's haunted her since college. The Sky didn't change tactics. They rewrote her DNA.
I find this rather interesting because it sounds like they're going to pull her out further from the basket. And I wonder how her fans are going to feel about that. If she's further away from the basket, that doesn't mean there's going to be a lot of, or as many, I would believe, offensive rebound opportunities for one Angel Reese. And they want her to shoot more mid-range.
Reese's fan base detonated. Socials blew up. The Sky were accused of turning on their chosen star. Rumors of favoritism, brand deals, and locker room politics ran wild. They're erasing her chapter, one post read. They want her gone, said another. Fans waited for Angel's response, a fiery live, an Instagram hint, even a cryptic emoji. But nothing. Silence.
Per Julie Poe of the Chicago Sun-Times, Reese has yet to post up at training camp?
No training camp, no drills, no media day, complete vanishing act. But in that silence, a roar. In a league built on hustle, Angel vanished at crunch time. This wasn't some PR scheduling mess. It felt like a silent rebellion. Like she was saying, if you're stealing my paint, I'm not showing up.
Reese thinks learning the new offense is, quote, a transition for her in training camp, but thinks she'll be able to learn the new skill set easily. Quote, what's the point of me working on it if I'm not going to take the shot, ? Reese asked.
But that silence, it made things worse. Was she nursing an injury, refusing to evolve? Locked in a cold war with Marsh and the coaching staff? No one knew. The mystery fed the fire. Why now, when she's needed most? Maybe the truth is brutal. Strip her of the paint, and you erase the brand she built.
If she's not as close to the basket on offense, which she shouldn't, it should clear out the paint and underneath the basket for Camilla to be able to rebound. And we know she can hit layups. We've seen them. We've seen them over and over. I've seen plenty of videos of her hitting plenty of layups.
Reese wasn't drafted to hit threes. She wasn't brought in to stretch the floor. Her job? Dominate the glass. And she did. Like every board was a personal insult. That's how she grabbed 19 in one night. That's how her jersey vanished from shelves. That was her kingdom, but now she's told to shoot from the perimeter, to float like a stretch four. That works for shooters, not Reese. She hit just 39.1% last season, almost all in the paint. That number? Not just shaky, it's a siren. Forcing her to shift gears this fast doesn't look like evolution. It smells like sabotage. Rewritten.
Reese averaged 13.1 points per game, 13.1 rebounds per game, in an offense where her primary goal was to post up. She made just 39.1% of her field goal attempts, and we know from 5 foot in, she was the most inefficient field goal percentage shooter in the league.
While Angel Reese is forced into a role that doesn't fit her game, someone else is shining in her absence, effortlessly. As Reese fades out, Camila Cardoso rises. She's destroying practice, controlling the lane, and going viral with every move. Even her national team footage caught fire online. Now, Chicago's ready to hand her the keys. The timing? Suspiciously perfect. Cardoso's not just taller, she's smoother, more controlled, and unlike Reese, she doesn't need 5 tries to finish. This wasn't tweaking the lineup, it was a makeover. Camila has taken over the same paint Reese once ruled. She's now Chicago's offensive face, and Angels fans, furious. Some see strategy, others see betrayal.
I think Angel's really good. I think she's really good, and I just think the team would be better if, you know, they anchored their defense around the elite defensive player, and kind of ran their offense, maybe not through Camila because she's not going to pass it, but run their offense to the elite finisher.
Is this a tactical basketball shift, or a marketing play disguised as one? Either way, one thing's clear. Chicago isn't waiting. They're moving forward without a backward glance. The contrast between Angel and Camila, even starker than fans expected. Compare them, and it becomes obvious. Angel plays with grit, yes, and passion. But in slow motion, the flaws start flashing like warnings. The gap isn't just athletic, it's strategic.
He may also be fully aware that a massive hole in Angel Reese's game is the fact that she will catch a rebound and then proceed to put up 4 shots to make 1. Again, all the while, people around the perimeter were sitting back going, I'm open, throw me the ball so I can shoot an open 3. Nah.
Her movement? Awkward. Her shot timing? Late. Her decisions under pressure? Easy to predict. You can't modernize your offense around someone who needs multiple chances for a layup. Meanwhile, Camila Cardoso looks like she came from a blueprint made for today's WNBA. Long, quick, smart. She spaces the court, finishes through traffic, and brings unreal potential. Angel? A marketing giant. But when defenders back off and dare her to shoot, the branding fades. Coaches can't run plays off Instagram stats. They need buckets, not billboards.
I'm not going to lie to you. I actually feel a little bit better about her standing back further away from the basket, shooting jumpers. I do, actually. Now that I've seen how bad her inside game is, it's still going to be interesting because her claim to fame is what? Double-doubles.
As Chicago builds a modern offense, fluid, passing, deep range, constant spacing, Reese looks stuck in rewind. grab the board, go back up, repeat. But the WNBA today doesn't forgive stagnation. Fall behind, and you're gone. That's the scary part. Angel's already fading, and it's not just visual, it's emotional. You can feel it. The fire she had, it's sputtering out.
This year, you made a powerful statement saying the reason people are watching women's basketball is not just because of one player, but because of you too.
I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person, it's because of me too.
A year later, do you feel like you're
Next
giving
question.
Last season, she was electric, confident, loud, fearless. She told everyone that fans weren't tuning in for just one player. They're watching because of me too, she said. That line echoed across highlight reels and talk shows. It was her battle cry. But now that same voice, it's trembling. The shift happened live, on national TV. A reporter asked about that famous quote. She didn't wait. Next question, she snapped. No grin, no follow-up, just cold. The room froze. Reporters stiffened. Even the team's PR staff looked rattled. It wasn't sass, it was a retreat. And in that instant, Angel Reese seemed uncertain, for the first time, not just about her role, but her entire future in this league.
Her statements from last year, that's from a circus. That was a clown show statement to have made about watching for us and blah, 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 blah.
Fans spotted it right away. The clip went nuclear online. People didn't just replay the words. They replayed the pause, that look, that tone. Some thought she seemed burned out. Others said she was cracking under the heat. But whatever you believe, the message was deafening. The same Angel Reese who once chased every spotlight was now hiding from the flames.
And she ducked the guy and said next question, so she doesn't want to take responsibility for her own words.
But there's no rewind button in this league. The WNBA rewards growth, hunger, and reinvention. Angel Reese got her name in lights with swagger, but only her game can keep it there. And right now, that game is stalling. The league won't slow down to wait. It's flying past her. This isn't about feelings, it's about performance. She can stay quiet, stay bitter, act like nothing's changed. But while she stands still, the game is reshaping itself without her.
But if she's already away from the basket, maybe that will force the hand. And again, Camilla shoots much better from the field, much higher percentage close to the basket.
The brand, massive. The ceiling, still sky high. But that all crashes down if she refuses to adjust. Every athlete hits this fork in the road. Do you cling to your past or chase the future? Right now, Angel stands at that exact moment. Her supporters feel nervous, her critics hungry, and her next step? It could reignite her legacy or erase it entirely. So what's your take? Is Angel being pushed out unfairly? Or is this just reality knocking hard? Smash that like, tap subscribe, and turn on the bell, because we're telling the stories they won't touch. Catch you next time.